Their work brings style, color, and fun to our lives, whether it's a fresh approach to home decor or a bold shape in auto design. Orange County's a hotbed of creative genius. Here's a look at two of our brightest design stars.
I think the key to being the best designer that you can be is being flexible. Because every time you walk into someone's home, the best design that you can do is something they're gonna love. It's their look, not yours. And so I get asked often, do I have a signature look or do I have a signature style? And I don't. You know, I have to mold and become what my client needs me to be, and their look is my look.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so here's your happy moment, and now let's talk about what's not right.
This is my almost everyday existence, sitting in front of the Kelli kit, which I always like to talk about, of course. It's my own product. And it's what I use to space plan all of my clients' homes. So this is a sample of what I would do. And it might be a cheater way, but it's my way. It's a DIY kit that helps, if you aren't a designer, it helps other people space plan, but regardless, if I do it for you or somebody else does it, you've got a space plan, and so I'm constantly doing that. And so I do that here, and that's exactly what I have in front of me. Space planning, we've got a big, huge room addition here that we'll be working on. And so just making sure that our furniture will fit before we go and spend a lot of time and a lot of money.
Yeah.
Is very much along these lines.
Okay, put it flat. Put it flat, ready? Good job!
Good job!
Let's start rolling. Let's cover some serious ground here. Okay.
I always keep a sketchbook handy, so I'm kind of doodling here and there, thinking about new front-end concepts or proportional concepts. I tend, you know, even though we have a team of designers sketching, I tend to still like to do a little bit on my own to kind of keep in focus for a particular project. You know, for me, the number one thing is kind of vehicle proportions. You know, you have, hopefully if you have a good package, you have a nice wheelbase, you have good size wheels, and then when we design a car, we're really trying to keep the main body lines close to the wheels, keep the car light, and then position the cabin in a way that complements the overall length and size of the vehicle. But those are some of the basic things that we look at when we're working on a vehicle design.
Change our ways. Try and forget what we're taught.
I probably say this over and over, it would be my mantra, that it doesn't matter what style you want to put in the room as long as you have one unifying color. And you'll hear me say that 1,000 times over, and my own home is evidence of that. My other mantra is that if you haven't used it, worn it, need it, or thought about it in 1 year, get rid of it. So we all need to simplify our lives, kind of purge. Nothing feels better. It's the best start to a fresh design.
It's kind of like in real estate, it's location, location, location. With car design, it's proportion, 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 which is, for me, means, you know, how the car sits. Does it feel compact on the wheels? Does it feel sporty and dynamic? You know, where you see a lot of cars, they might look heavy or clumsy or unstable. You know, that's an example of bad proportions. Well, generally all the cars that go on to be classics or that generally have a broad appeal to people are cars that have a very, very good proportion, good stance, look light on their wheels. So that's something that I never stop talking about here is, you know, that's the focus. And then we bring other styling elements that are unique to Mazda on top of good proportions, and that to me is what makes a successful car design.